Hi guys, recently I had a few friends over for dinner and for dessert I served this delicious pistachio and matcha ice cream to go with some raspberry blondies. You can find the recipe for them in the description below. Start off with a large saucepan and add 200 milliliters of cream and 400 milliliters of milk and gently heat it until it just starts to steam. You don't want it to boil though, so just put it on a medium heat while you crack on with your eggs. For this, take 3 egg yolks and add 150 grams of caster sugar and whisk it all up until it's nice and combined and pale in colour. You won't get it so smooth or light because it is quite dense, but just make sure that it is all nice and incorporated. Then just set it aside until the cream starts to steam. Once it is gently steaming, take it off the heat and slowly pour it bit by bit onto your eggs, whisking as you go. If you pour it on too quickly, the eggs might scramble, and if the milk and cream mixture is too hot, they might scramble as well. So just make sure that the milk and cream mixture isn't too hot when you pour it over the eggs and that you pour it on slowly and gradually. Once all the milk and cream has been whisked in and incorporated, pour it back into the saucepan and return to the hob. But don't put on the heat yet though, because first you're going to whisk in this pistachio cream. This is a 190 gram jar and I'm going to use the whole lot of it. This is an Italian product and it's a bit like a pistachio green version of Nutella. It is sweetened, it's about 40% pistachio if you're looking for it yourself, and it is so delicious. Next, add a tiny drop of almond extract, maybe half a teaspoon. Pistachio and almond actually taste quite similar, so you can use the drop of almond extract here to amp up the pistachio flavour. If you find pistachio extract, that would be better. Next, I added some of this Matcha green tea powder, 2 teaspoons of it. I use this for added natural, healthy colour more than anything else, but it actually did give really nice, subtle grassiness to the ice cream. But if you don't want to add it, or if you can't find it, then just leave it out, it's no big deal. So once it's all whisked up, swap your whisk for a wooden spoon and turn the heat onto medium. Add a small pinch of sea salt flakes and stir continuously for at least 20 minutes on medium heat so that the custard will thicken enough to coat the back of a wooden spoon. Then take it off the heat to cool to room temperature. Speed up the cooling by sitting the saucepan in a sink full of cold water. Once it's at room temperature, take a freezer-proof container. I use this metal 2-pound loaf tin, and I actually put this into the freezer when I started making the ice cream, just so it'll be nice and cold and the ice cream would freeze quicker. Now pour in the green custard and stick it in the freezer for at least an hour or until it starts to go a little icy and slushy. Once it is icy around the edges like this, take it out and pour it into a blender or a food processor. I'm using a NutriBullet here, but whatever you have will be fine. And then just blitz it up. Pour it back into its container and return it to the freezer for another hour or so again, or until it goes icy. Now blitz and freeze another 2 times before you return it to the freezer for at least 4 hours and up to a month, or whenever you're ready to serve. When you are serving, just take it out and it should be soft enough to make nice round scoops. If not, just let it stand for 5 minutes. Then dig in and enjoy. This was so delicious and straightforward, and you can make it up to a month ahead of time. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video. If you did, be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons below. And if you want to let me know how you got on social media, you'll find all the links to my accounts in the description below, as well as the link to my blog where you'll find this full recipe at www.rookiecook.org.